now that we've met all the characters and gotten their alibis, I think we can go back to Jacqueline. We'll give her a status report on
I've collected alibis from everyone Jacqueline mentioned as a suspect. I should start trying to confirm some of them.
Okay! Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. Right, so we told Jacqueline we would...
Getting late, though. I think I'll end my investigation for today.
We told Jacqueline we'd check back in with her after we met everybody, but instead, we're gonna take a nap. We're gonna take a nap. Well, I guess it's not a nap. Technically, I'm falling asleep for the night. Whatever. Okay, so now we're on the second day of the game, and our job is to prove or disprove these alibis. Let's start with Stephanie's alibi because, well, she's right here at the hotel. It's very easy to find her right here.
How do you like running the Four Sands?
Oh, it's great, especially with the new renovations that are being planned. Things are going to be getting exciting around here very soon.
New reservations? I mean, renovations?
Renovations?
I've slowly been convincing the Delmars to fix this hotel up. When I started managing the hotel, it was an old dump. Personally, I vote for fresh, modern, breezy decor to bring in the modern business and leisure traveler.
Is this something the Delmars want to do?
Yeah, well, admittedly, I think Brad is more interested than Jack ever was. I can say a lot of good things about Jack Delmar, but he was never much for change. He liked things the way he liked them, and that's why this hotel hasn't seen many upgrades in more than a decade.
So either Stephanie or Brad could have killed Jack in order to go forward with hotel upgrades. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's a motive. And we're gonna get rid of Stephanie here by pretending there's a problem in my room.
I think there's a problem with my sink. The handle is loose, and it won't stop dripping.
Thank you for letting me know. I will see to it personally.
Sounds good. So that distracts her. So we can solve this puzzle. Let's see. She's got a letter from Angel. We met him. And also a book about how to get money from friends. Oh my. But more importantly, we have this puzzle, and you've got 45 seconds to solve this puzzle. So I like to start by clicking on the outer ring. So that's this one in the upper right-hand corner. You want to rotate it until the outer ring is in place. Then this one, that will be the third ring. You rotate that until everything is in place. That's gonna be like this. And then finally you rotate the inner ring. So it's in place. Everything is in place. Just keep clicking until all the things overlap. And this gives us the guest phone surveys. The one we're looking for is this one on the day of the murder. So 4/22 is the day of the murder. And the room smelled like cabbage. Gross. That's gross. Broken air conditioning. This is terrible. Ugh. So, we're going to go back to our hotel room and talk to the person who left the cabbage complaint. So, 555-1429. That was her phone number. 1429. 555-1429. Come on, pick up.
Hello?
Haha! We got it.
Hi, is this Sarah speaking?
Yes, who's this?
Hi, my name is Marcella. I'm with the Four Sands Hotel in La Fortuna Cove. I'm just following up on a guest survey you took the other day.
Oh, okay.
So, what kind of cabbage was it?
Was the smell in your room more like a red cabbage or Savoy?
I don't know.
Oh, well, can we help you feel better?
Is there anything we can do to make your stay right?
Maybe I could offer you some free cabbage.
Not really. I wanted to smell the ocean breeze in my room at night, not cabbage. I can cook cabbage at home for free.
Okay, cabbage is not free. Cabbage costs money.
Do you remember the name of the person who surveyed you on April 22nd?
I think it was Stephanie?
All right.
Thanks again for taking the survey.
Sure. Bye.
It sounds like Stephanie was here doing guest surveys at the time of the accident, so her alibi checks out.
All right, let's find another alibi. An easy alibi is the one at the dive resort, so I'm gonna run over there and get that alibi very quickly. I want to do it before I forget the date. So the date was 4/22. Because the alibi is going to be here on the right-hand side of the desk. Here we go. So 4/22 here.
It looks like Kaia was here at the time of Jack's death.
Yep, Kaia was working at the time Jack died, so her alibi checks out. We want Brad, Angel, and Lydia.
Welcome to the La Fortuna Marine Center. What can I help you with?
Is there anything else we can talk to her about? Okay, let's ask about her displays.
I found your displays really interesting.
Yes, the ocean is quite a fascinating place. You could spend your entire life studying it and still only understand a small number of the secrets it holds.
All right, Ocean, keep your secrets.
Although, some of those secrets are being destroyed. Hopefully we will be able to preserve them before it's too late.
You mean the coral reefs?
Yes, for one, this planet is way overpopulated. We are no longer cooperating for survival. We are competing. Inevitably, that leads some people to prioritize themselves over the other people and places around them. That's one reason the La Fortuna Marine Center exists. To educate people about our oceans so that they will feel a sense of duty to protect them.
Doesn't diving contribute to the destruction of coral reefs?
It doesn't have to. Here at the center, we teach the principles of low-impact diving. We teach divers to respect marine life and give them the skills needed to avoid damaging fragile underwater ecosystems. We're not a day tour company. We're a training center. We recognize that by teaching more people to dive, we're giving more people access to these sensitive habitats, but the hope is that our students will be good stewards of the ocean who take an active interest in their conservation. In addition, we are a nonprofit, and 50% of our revenue goes directly towards our ocean conservation programs.
This sounds interesting. I wish I had time to take a course, but I'm not sure how long I'll be in town.
We're on a waiting list right now. Give me your name and number and I can add you.
Sure, why not? It's Marcella Moon. 555-1216.
Marcella, that's a good name. It means warlike or strong. Also, Mar, that means sea in many languages. One could say you were destined to be a defender of the sea.
Marcella Moon, Defender of the Sea. I'm like Aquaman.
I've added you to the list.
So, I know you already gave me a long lecture about the dive center, but I can still ask, what's up with this place?
What is it you do at the dive center?
I'm a dive instructor. I teach classes and private lessons and help maintain the equipment. I also help at the front desk on a volunteer basis. I'm here so much that the dive center is like a second home to me.
How long have you been working here?
Gosh, I don't know. A long time. I'm just a volunteer, though. I prefer it that way. It means more the money the center makes can go towards conservation. There are a lot of other volunteers at the center, but I'm here as often as I can be.
Thank you. So, yeah, that's...
Excuse me.
Oh, well, yeah, we can't look at this while she's here.
Welcome to the loft.
We can still ring the bell while she's here.
Welcome to the
And then every single time she says welcome. It's kind of funny. Alright, so she spends all her time volunteering. It makes me wonder, what she does for a living. How can she afford to pay the rent if all she does is volunteer for free? Maybe she's independently wealthy. Well, another alibi that's easy to get is Angel's. So let's check it right now. It's here. This paper shows up at the house on the second day of the game. So he was at the 6 p.m. meeting, making a vote about the city council.
Looks like Angel Fernandez was at City Hall last week on Thursday. That confirms his alibi.
Excellent. Can we confirm Lydia's alibi or not?
What was your husband like?
In his early years, he was a wonderful man. Full of life, always inquisitive, searching for the best in people. In recent years, well, maybe I'm not the person to ask.
Why is that?
Suffice to say, our marriage had become complex.
In what way?
You're direct. I like that. But a marriage is too complicated to sum up in a few sentences. But if I had to try, I'd say that marriage is a very delicate thing. To truly spend your life with someone and continue to grow together side by side is a lucky occurrence. Not only does it require luck, but it requires a lot of communication. Unfortunately, at some point or another, Jack and I stopped seeing eye to eye. We began to do more things separately. And worse, we stopped talking like we used to. That's how the divide got bigger.
That's unfortunate.
How's your novel coming along?
There are good days and there are bad days. Today's a good day. I had the most magnificent dream last night. I was swimming at the Cove and a beautiful mermaid swam up to me and beckoned me to follow her. I stuck my head under the water, and as I swam, I saw all these different shades of blue reflected by the sunlight.
What's the story going to be about?
It's a romance novel between a werewolf and a mermaid. It may sound silly, but I've heard paranormal fiction is selling like hotcakes right now. I guess people are looking for a way to escape how serious their lives have become. I know that's what it does for me, at least. Anyhow, I'm having a lot of fun writing it.
A werewolf mermaid romance? Is that even possible? Can werewolves swim? I am so confused right now. Alrighty, let's talk to Jacqueline while we're here in the house. It looks like we were not able to get Lydia's alibi. I don't know who could confirm her alibi because she was at home alone.
Were you at home last Thursday evening?
No, I was at school.
Ah! So she can't tell us if her mom was at home or not.
Can you tell me more about your dad?
Dad was defined by his hotel business, which he built from the ground up. It was his favorite thing to talk about. That and the ocean. When he wasn't working, he was always out in the water in some form or another. He loved his boat, the Little Lucy, and he was a great diver. He tried to get me and my brother just as interested in the water as he was. It worked on my brother, but me, not so much. Dad was like the glue of our family. He could always get Mom laughing, and he always had something to teach me and my brother. I miss him so much.
He sounds like a great person.
What can you tell me about your parents' relationship? Why was it so cold towards the end?
I never really knew. I guess it's been for the past few years or so. They weren't mean to each other or anything, just you could feel this tension whenever they were in the same room.
Why did they stay together?
My guess? Mainly because my dad was still in love with my mom. He'd always hoped they could work things out. I'm not sure why she stayed. Maybe because she didn't know what else to do.
Can you remind me when your dad's accident was?
Last Thursday.
Alright. I don't know what day of the week it is, so...
I'll follow up with you.
Okay.
Last Thursday doesn't mean much to me. It would have been more helpful if she had said the 22nd. But hey, that's just my opinion.